Hello YouTube, I am Cookie and I have been procrastinating this for a very long time. So if you're watching this, then just know that I have won some internal battles to get this to you. So, what am I doing here? And what are you doing here? What are you going to get out of this? Well, for me personally, I am doing this to avoid future regret. I know that I would regret it if I never tried this. This is something that I've always wanted to do, and therefore I'm just going for it. I want to make content, and I want to make more content than I consume, and especially in today's attention economy. I'd like to meet like-minded people who are interested in the things that I want to talk about, that I have to say. And selfishly, I want to talk about the things that interest me, and I want to share my experience and advice that I've gained along the way. Because I wish that I had that when I was younger. I wish I'd heard this all when I was younger, because now I'm 25 and I'm just starting to figure out what it is that I want out of life, and I think that should be everyone's goal, is to carve out your own little piece of meaning in this crazy world that we live in. Um, I'm not religious. I frankly I wish I was. I wish I believed in a plan and that path, that destined plan that you have, but frankly I just don't. I think you're the master of your own fate and that no one's coming to save you, and therefore you really have to take the helm, but that's not a bad thing. You are the pilot. And you can either just sit there and be sad about how quick things are changing and how quick things have changed and just stick your head in the ground and let this whole thing just wash you away, or you can keep your head up, look around you and be curious, because there is so much opportunity out there right now with AI and technology absolutely booming. This isn't going away, and this decade is going to truly define what happens to your life next. And so be curious, learn, expose yourself. Not physically, but expose yourself just to opportunities and get out there. And I think it's really good nowadays to just be a generalist about things, to just learn stuff and try new things. Because this wave is it's happening regardless, whether we like it or not. And you can either get washed away by it, or you can try your best to ride it and make the most of the opportunity around you. And like Brad Pitt said in the movie Moneyball, adapt or die, and it really does feel like that at the moment in time. So try new things, because why not? And that's what I'm doing here. And that's what this channel will hopefully be about. It's really just me figuring things out as I go, which we're all doing, and nobody is ahead or behind. I've been put off for so long from doing these things because maybe I was scared of being judged, or perhaps I feared that I missed the boat, and it's just not the case, you know, because you don't know if you don't try. Call of Duty commentary has been around for years, so I'm sure there's enough space for just one more. And it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have my own YouTube channel, and it's certainly not the first time. It actually goes all the way back to when I was 12, and like most young boys creating YouTube channels and putting Minecraft videos on there. I even went as far as putting the links to my videos onto Facebook, because I loved the way that the views would climb when I did that, without realizing that obviously the only people watching them were relatives and school friends, so that came and bit me in the ass later on. But you live and learn. So, let me explain to you how I ended up here, because I really am just a normal guy, and I followed that safe, sensible path that your parents sell you from a young age. I worked part-time jobs when I was 16. I went to college, got a diploma, I went to university, got a degree, and now I work a simple 9 to 5 office job. And all I did on the side of that was just play video games, not very much else. But I think a 9 to 5 can actually be really powerful if it's used properly, but you have to pick it. You have to pick it properly. Because mine now, it gives me flexible time to pursue my other interests, such as this, and to spend more time with family and my relationship. I have an amazing girlfriend who really inspires me. And frankly, I wouldn't be doing this without her. Probably because she'd beat my ass if I didn't. I'd talk about it that much, but that's me. And right now, I'm just trying to make the most out of just the great opportunity that is now in the 21st century. So stick around. I hope you find this helpful or motivating, and all I can promise you is honesty. and no AI slop or short form content. That's just not me. I genuinely think like short form content especially, like I feel like it right now it's like smoking in the 60s when it was the cool hip thing to do, and then once you realize just how much damage it's doing to a person, and that's when it starts to get regulated a bit more. And I feel like we're seeing that now, especially in Australia, who's banning it. So I don't know. Let me know what you think of it. But that's my opinion. And similar to AI, great if you're using it properly, and probably really damaging if you're not. And yeah, the only AI I've used in this is just the creation of my profile picture, so forgive me for that one. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this and the Modern Warfare 2019 gameplay going on in the background, which I would argue is probably the last great Call of Duty game. And I'll leave it there. Drop a comment about your goals this year or what you've been putting off. I'll see if I can help. But yeah, that's me. This is the end. Man, I feel great for getting this far, to be honest with you, but thanks for sticking around. I'm going to leave you with an audio clip that I found when I was trying to test out the mic of me and my girlfriend trying to figure out how it works. So, peace. See you in the next one. Really quietly into this so I can't hear it.
Hello. I don't know what to say, but this is like ASMR. I don't even know if you're recording right now. You're not supposed to press this red button.
No, I tried pressing the red button.
Okay, I've stopped speaking now. What do I press now? Okay, what do I press when I want it to stop?